The next principle we're going to talk about is optimizing training sessions. In order to be successful with your horses out here, you need to understand how to set up your sessions properly. What most people tend to think is they're going to overdo their sessions with their horses, but in reality, a lot of people tend to underdo their sessions. Every horse, every rider, and every session is different. The key is understanding the principles of what makes a good session, when to stop, when to begin, when to rest, how is the evolution with your horse as you roll through. Just because they're getting worse doesn't mean they're not going to get better, and just because they're better doesn't mean they're not going to get worse. And just understanding how all that works in these sessions is such a hard part, because a horse isn't just like a physical mechanical device that's either working or it's not, like your truck or something. The truck's either running or it's not. Maybe sometimes it can run poorly, but for the most part, they either work or they don't work. But your horse has so many different things that can work for and against you. For instance, maybe he is excited today. Maybe he is tired today. Maybe he is scared today. And then how is that going to affect the same job that he does every day if he's excited versus tired versus scared? How is that going to look, say, when you go into the show pen, or you go out on the trail ride, or you try to do things with your horse? How is that going to look for you and him? In order to optimize your sessions, you need to study and analyze your horse each and every day. Like, what is just a little bit better? What is just a little bit worse? Then you can have a better feel for when do you go, when do you stop, when do you change, and when do you try or try less. Like, for instance, I'm going to move him around here for just a minute, and we're going to talk about some things here. So what I might do is I might just send him around here in a circle, and you can see, like, right there, he tries to double back. So that wouldn't be a good place to stop. If he were to just double back on me and go the wrong way while I'm sending to the right, then that's not a good thing to release for. I want him to go right when I send him right. But then maybe, like, if I just let go of him here, you see how he kind of looks to the outside. He gets a little distracted. And there's that turn again. See? And that's why we got him out tonight. I'm hoping that he'd make some mistakes, but he also knows a few things, so eventually he'll make a change. Like, as I pick up here and hold, do you see that softness that he develops? And now he's up again, so I'll take a hold again, and then I'll release again. So you might say, well, how do I optimize a training session? Well, there's going to be certain things you're going to look for. Like here, I'd like to see him soft. He doesn't have to have his head on the ground, but I'd like to see him soft and trying to be giving. And if he's not, then I'm probably not going to reward that. For instance, if he's just standing here and then he's, say, looking around, not listening, he's going the wrong way, things just aren't working, this is going to be real hard to help him because my timing would be off. So that would be a bad optimization. Now there you can hear him and probably see him physically blow out and try to relax. When things like that start happening, that might be a good time to release and to reward. I'm going to wait just a minute here till I feel him soften again, and then I'll allow that to quit. And if you catch things like that, you're going to be able to have a good optimization with your horse because you caught him being soft, you caught him being calm, you caught him being good. And one of the biggest things these horses learn from is, we call it release. And if you release at the right time and start at the right time, it's going to lead to a true optimization of your training session.